Hail from Bucharest, Romania. He is Mr. Vampire, Radu, Bulat.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Rycroft Leisure Centre in Wakefield for another awesome event from the British Wrestling Federation. My name is Stevie Wizard, here to call all of the action for you, ably assisted, hopefully, by Simon G Money.
Thank you very much, Wizard. This isn't my first time here at the BWF. It's a pleasure to be back, especially when we have Mr. Vampire here to entertain us. Just look at this man.
He is a dangerous, dangerous competitor and he's making his BWF debut. As you heard our ring announcer Matt Maxwell say, he's from Bucharest, Romania. Mr. Vampire he is called, and that's nothing to do with the series of martial arts films starring Lam Ching Ying. He is a dangerous man. You saw the red tongue, and you know, I can only speculate what's caused that blood red colouring. In fact, I don't think I want to know. But he is, as you say, top flight competitor, debuted around 10 years ago, has wrestled all over the UK, and he's as dangerous as they come. Although he will have his hands full in this opening contest, I am sure that Radu Bulat, carrying his own kendo stick, he's clearly come to fight.
And introducing his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, get your cameras out. Please welcome Tommy Rocker.
But another man that's no stranger to the Yorkshire wrestling scene. You got a man who has wrestled all over the UK in his own right. Tommy Rocker. A man that's built to fight. So, kendo stick or not, I think Radu Bulat is going to have a fight on his hands right here in Wakefield.
Well, certainly Rocker, the more popular of the two, very familiar with the BWF audience, as he's apparently nicking somebody's packed lunch. But still, they all love this man. Such great shape as well. He's got the familiarity of the fan. Getting a sneaky pint. That should be post-match, not pre-match, but I guess if it helps him in his contest.
Did he forget to pack a lunch today?
Well, I don't think he's eaten by the looks of things. Mind you, looking at the physique on the man, he probably does need to eat quite a lot and constantly to keep that physique up. But yes, he knows this area, he knows the company, he knows the fans. As you say, another Yorkshire stalwart. BWF, of course, based in Yorkshire, formed back in the February of 2024. And going strong ever since, and just going around making sure some kid not having that. He's paid for that bottle and he's keeping it.
Don't entertain him. Come on. Make him buy his own drink.
I hope that was just water.
Well, it was certainly sparkling.
Yeah, Tommy Rocker going around high-fiving everybody who wants one. And Radu Bulat just staying in the ring, just waiting for him. It's not often he's out in such bright daylight, but he's made an exception, it seems like. And for all this is Bulat's debut here in the BWF, if Rocker's, you know, not prepared for him, as if he's underestimating him, I think he could have his hands full.
Well, as we said, this is his debut here at BWF, but these two have crossed paths before in the Yorkshire scene. They are slightly familiar with each other. I wouldn't mess with our referee this evening. A very long-tenured referee. Works for many a different promotion up and down the country. He's not going to take any of the mind games that Radu Bulat brings to the table tonight.
Bulat seems very reluctant to get rid of that kendo stick. I suppose it's a small mercy that he's not brought it covered in barbed wire, which he has done before elsewhere. And he's not letting go of that, is he? It's like he's glued onto his hand.
He's Mr. Vampire. That's made of wood. That might be the most dangerous thing in the ring for him.
Well, if Tommy Rocker was clever enough, he would have made sure there was some garlic on those sandwiches that he ate earlier on. Might help him with Bulat.
That's a good point. Somebody check the ingredients of those crisps.
And the bell rings and we are off and running for the first contest here this evening for the British Wrestling Federation. It's going to be a packed event. We've got some great matches lined up for you.
That's right, we do have championships on the line tonight as these two lock up right in the middle of the ring.
And it's a stalemate. Oh no, hang on, Rocker getting the advantage and backing Bulat into the corner. But we get a clean break. The sort of thing we'd expect from Tommy Rocker, I would have said.
That's right, very respectful competitor is Tommy Rocker. I find that sometimes that's to his detriment. Having too much respect for your opponent can sometimes put you on the back foot, especially when they're willing to do something that you're not.
Well, you never know. This is Bulat's first time in the BWF. We'll see what he brings to the table, whether he plays by the rules or not. Rocker backing him up again.
I'm really starting to question whether there's garlic on his hands right now, because look at how he was flinching there.
You might be right. Hopefully I don't get close enough to find out. Bulat just arguing with somebody in the crowd, it seems like. He doesn't want to lose focus. Again, this is his BWF debut, so it's testament to him that the company thinks of him to bring him in. But think of the pressure on his shoulders. He doesn't want to come in and lose on his first night. And conversely for Tommy Rocker, he doesn't want to lose to somebody who's not a regular.
Well, you're absolutely right. The pressure on your shoulders coming in is always that you want to prove that you hang with the best in the company. And for those who are put against a new guy, a new face, a new toy, so to speak, you got to prove that they're not better than you. I think this is why we're having quite the slow start here.
Getting a pose down. I mean, Rocker's well put together, as you can see. And Bulat's no slouch either physically. Just showing off his guns, but Rocker, slightly more popular response there.
I think his elbow pads were just covering them, that's all it was. Look at that definition.
Well, the crowd don't seem to like it. He's well put together though.
I think they're just being biased.
Well, again, this is Radu Bulat's first time in the BWF. Perhaps they're just unfamiliar with him. They won't be by the time this match is over, I am sure.
Right now, he's got that wrist control. Going slowly, he's taking his time here, really trying to make him feel every second of that wrist lock.
Wow, do you see the ease in that fireman's carry? For Tommy Rocker, it was like shrugging off, you know, like a towel off your shoulders.
Well, the ring awareness, though, of Radu Bulat, getting his foot, just his toes, the tip of his toes, to break the plane of the ring.
Well, that's all he needs. Again, he's been around for a while. He's learned from some of the best.
This is the problem that you have with some of the youngsters in the industry these days. They think that they've got to reach out, they've got to grab the rope. That's not true. You don't have to expend that much energy. You can just get a pinky finger under and make the break. And it looks like that experience and that knowledge is serving Radu Bulat well here.
He gets that side headlock on. Takes Rocker off his feet. Perhaps a good move when you're as well put together as Rocker, when you're as strong as he is. Perhaps having that opponent down is a good way to negate some of that strength and power.
Absolutely. You can see the size of Tommy Rocker's legs. Like, if you could take him onto his back, you take away some of his power.
You couldn't keep him down for too long, but Bulat with the momentum. Just run through him with that shoulder tackle.
Putting himself back together now. Looks that clothesline, but it's an arm drag that takes him out.
Caught him slightly unawares, and again, Rocker can definitely go. If you're looking at him for perhaps the first time, you're thinking, he's just a muscle man, a meathead. He's not that, although he does have a lot of power. God, he's shown it off there.
If this man had blood in his body, it'd all be rushing to his head right now.
And down he goes. And straight for a cover. 1, 2. Oh, but only a 2 off the back of that delayed vertical suplex. He held him up for ages and seemingly with ease.
It looks like Rocker thought that might have been it. He looks quite disappointed that it wasn't.
I think for a lesser competitor it would have been. He sends him across the ropes and he picks him up. Oh, right to the eyes. Wish we could see that stalling suplex again.
Well, cuts him off right there. The throat right across the ropes. And as you said, we're going to take another look at this. Stalling suplex with ease.
Held him up for so long, then dropped him down, and then Bulat couldn't out-wrestle him, so goes to the eyes, and then snapping his neck on the top rope. I think Radu has basically decided that playing by the rules isn't getting him where he needs to be. He drops the elbow. Nearly in the throat as well.
Absolutely. Tommy Rocket may have the brawn, but it seems that Radu Bulat has the brains in this match. And like I said earlier on, having too much respect for your opponent can cost you, because Radu Bulat was not afraid to go underhanded to get the advantage.
No, that's what he needed to do. He chokes him on that rope. And the thing that Tommy Rocker needs to remember is, of course, Radu Bulat, Mr. Vampire, of course, from Romania. Romania is the location of Transylvania, the home of the fictitious Count Dracula. And while Count Dracula isn't real, Radu Bulat definitely is. And Tommy Rocker needs to remember that as he reverses with that suplex. He's had some good success with these suplexes so far.
I think Radu might have been trying to give him a taste of his own medicine there, but the power of Tommy Rocker was just too much to overcome. But nothing quite counts as a straight punch to the face, am I right?
Absolutely. Bulat's making those work. I would assume the referee has thoroughly checked those gloves that he's not wanting to take off, you notice, either.
What are you trying to insinuate here, Wizard?
I mean, you know, anything could be in there. Hopefully it's just his hands, but you don't know.
We've already talked about the experience this man brings to the table. He doesn't need to cheat. Ignore the foot that was just across his throat.
Needing to cheat and wanting to cheat, two very different things. And Walker flunked to the floor. And this will sound like a cliche, but there's no match there. It's a solid floor you're landing on. It's a nasty landing coming off that ring apron. Talk about a nasty landing. Bulat head first into the post. If you check out the BWF YouTube channel, as I'm sure you have done, you can see Tommy Rocker in a street fight match when the video's on there, so he's no stranger to fighting around the building or on that wooden floor. Oh, good move by Bulat. Snapping his neck in the top rope, cutting off the oxygen to his lungs. And somebody like Rocker needs that oxygen to keep going.
Well, if you can't breathe, you can't fight, Wizard.
That's exactly why Bulat done it. Oh, a sleeper hold. Continue the assault on the airwaves. Is Rocker fading?
It looks like he might be going to sleep, and the last place you want Mr. Vampire is anywhere near your neck.
Oh, and Rocker, the only count that he could use, drops down with the jawbreaker. And Bulat clutching at that jaw. Maybe he's chipped a fang. Forearm across the back.
Be a lot more difficult to sire somebody if you chip that fang.
And Bulat immediately, see, as soon as he was up, he went back to the eyes, because knew it would be a bad landing, whatever happened.
The last place you want to be is on Tommy Rocker's shoulders.
Well, he is on his shoulders, trying to pin him at the back, but only getting a 2.
Okay, let me rephrase. The last place you want to be is on Tommy Rocker's shoulders when he's standing up.
Bulat just taking the moment, perhaps thinking to himself, what do I do next? How can I keep this man down? And what he can do is try and gouge an eye out.
I mean, when he's not trying to rake it out, you can see the look in Tommy Rocker's eyes. He's really struggling here.
Yeah, I wonder if he maybe didn't expect Bulat to bring the fight to him quite in the way that he has.
And back into that sleeper hold. He knows what he's going for. He's going to try and put the man to sleep. He's going to get rid of the airflow.
Yeah, Bulat's got a strategy. He wants to put him out. And he sinks down. Didn't do that last time. Referee checking his hand. If this falls for a third time, the match will be stopped.
It's all up. No.
Oh, but no. Tommy Rocker getting a second win, possibly third. But he's definitely got this crowd behind him.
Yeah, but having support doesn't equal winning a match. Oh,
hand through him with that clothesline.
Right to the heart with that elbow.
Ducked under. And Tommy Rocker, he's striking well with these suplexes. Just T-boned him over, but he's slow to crawl over for the follow-up. 1, 2. Bulat getting a shoulder up. If Rocker had maybe been able to cover a little quicker, maybe in a different story.
Well, if he'd have been able to cover a little quicker and maybe put some pressure on Radu Bulat's shoulders there, that might have been over. But, well, he didn't do it.
Bulat trying to break that grip. It's a strong grip as well. He's got Rocker up, but he slips out.
For that German suplex, we've seen him use that before.
Yeah, and Bulat knew it.
We've seen it today.
Yeah, now he feels it. Great move by Rocker. But the problem is Bulat moves away from him. So Rocker's having to slowly crawl across the ring to try and get the cover, drapes an arm across. But not enough coverage. If he could have got his whole body on him, you never know, but it was not to be. But he draped the arm. And Radu Bulat able to kick out.
I think it's that difficulty breathing that's really slowing him down right now.
Yeah.
Not just the punishment he's taken, but the fact that he's nearly been put to sleep twice now. I don't know whether it's wise with the lack of oxygen to try and go for another big power move, and it wasn't.
Nope. So what Bulat was looking for earlier on, got him across the shoulders, but Rocker out yet again. Oh, now he's got him up.
Oh!
Third time lucky perhaps, he strikes. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and Tommy Rocker. But even Bulat thought that was it. You can see the look in his face. He can't believe he kicked out. He'd been looking for that move a couple of times, finally got it. And now is he going for a sharpshooter? He's put countless people away with this. And Rocker doing his best to fight it.
Oh, he's got the hold of it.
Oh, wait! He's folded up. 1, 2. Oh, it's perilously close. Held him down.
Spinebuster!
And he drove him down. 1, 2, 3. And that's all that was needed. Like a stake through the heart, the Spinebuster put down Mr. Vampire. And Tommy Rocker gets the win, but he earned that one, Simon.